Hey guys, good morning and thanks for joining. So we will complete theoretical part maybe in the morning class. In the evening class, we will start about a practical tool session. Hope everybody is registered whatever I have shown in the last night class related to Nessus Essential. Are you able to log into the Nessus Essential tool or not? Did you try?
Yeah, completed, sir.
So are you able to log into the tool? Gopi, are you able to log into the tool?
Yeah, sir. I log into.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, in the first we can complete theoretical part, then thereafter we can go to our practical session in the evening class. So theoretical it will take I think another 1 hour or 2 hours. Let's see. So types of scans already we discussed, and also we discussed about scanning mechanism, and next topic is VM process. So what this VM process is about? So whenever any asset, if you want to do scanning part, first and foremost, then what we have to do, we have to follow a couple of steps to take care of the vulnerability management side. So as I said, mainly this particular vulnerability management to scan either servers and databases, most of the case servers. Why we will not use the scanning to endpoint side? Because already we are doing the regular patch updates, and also we do have the antivirus and EDR, DLP, encryption, file integrity monitoring, and also HDS, HAPS on the endpoint side. Whenever we are referring the vulnerability management, most of the case it is applicable to server scanning part only. That servers maybe it is located in the on-premise or maybe in the cloud environment. So very rare cases, couple of companies what they are doing the scanning for endpoints also. So why we can ignore on the endpoint side in the vulnerability management side? Why? Because so as compared to servers, so endpoints has a less number of the libraries and packages. So that is the reason. So always we will ignore endpoints, and when we are referring the vulnerability management, that vulnerability management is a part of the either server scanning or database scanning or network scanning or cloud scanning, that too on the server side. Even in the cloud also we do have the virtual machines or EC2 instances. In the our on-premise also we have the servers. But as I said yesterday, you can see asset is nothing but all the end user system, databases, servers, and physical or virtual cloud devices. Okay, now this particular vulnerability management, okay, yeah, vulnerability management. So please refer always server scanning. That is very important. As I said, very rare cases, couple of companies, they are doing the scanning for endpoints also. Just you can ignore endpoint. That's okay, fine, no problem. So VM process. So if you want to scanning of any servers that is located in the on-premise data center or maybe in the cloud environment, first and foremost, we have to identify the asset discovery. First thing is identify the assets or discovery of the assets. How we can identify the assets or discovery of the assets? So a couple of companies, they will maintain the manual Excel sheets. All the server information can be located in the manual Excel sheet. Each and every organization, each and every team, they will maintain the Excel sheet, or else. Second thing is even couple of automated tools also available to identify the assets. That is called asset inventory tool. For example, those asset inventory tools are CMDB, configuration management database. It's one of the tool, and also HP, and also we have ServiceNow. Nowadays, ServiceNow is providing the even discovery or even database of all the assets and so on extra. In case in any interviewer they will ask like how you are discovering of the assets, you can say that in my organization we are using the CMDB, configuration management database. All the assets, for example, what are the servers and who are all the managers. So these assets can be maintained and managed by multiple owners. Okay, so assets can be segregated under the multiple business owners. What is mean by this one? So whatever servers we do have, that may be on-premise or cloud servers, These servers may be segregated into the multiple business owner or asset owner or server owners. For example, machine learning and artificial intelligence servers, and also DevOps servers, and also TechOps servers, and development servers, and also database servers, Microsoft Windows servers, Unix servers, and so on. So these servers, assets can be segregated under the multiple business, each and every other team members or stakeholder. What are we do here? Example, we are a part of the cybersecurity SOC, or we are a part of the vulnerability management. Okay. In that scenario, as a vulnerability analyst, what we have to do? First, we have to identify the assets. If you want to identify the asset, what we have to do? CMDB, configuration management database. So otherwise, we have to contact with these asset owners, because we are not a server owner, we are not a business owner, or we are not asset owner. We have to speak with the respect to asset owner, and we have to ask the, okay, so about all the assets, what are we do have? Okay, so that is called asset can be segregated into multiple business owners. That business owners may be ML, AA, DevOps, TechOps, development, and Microsoft related servers, and so on. If you are going and contacting them, they can give the service list. Otherwise, directly we can go and we can take it from the CMDB itself. So that either of these two options. But you are contacting these two ways, but unfortunately, we are not able to get the full-fledged list. Then in that scenario, what we have to do? We have to do tool itself. Whatever tool we are using, that may be Nessus or Qualys or Rapid7 or Tripwire, Palo Alto. These are the couple of vulnerability management tools. Now, what we have to do? We have to apply, or we have to do one of the scan names called discovery scan policy. Enter a question. What is mean by discovery scan policy? Or what is mean by discovery policy? Discovery, nothing but it will identify, or it will discover how many assets are there in the organization side. So example, take 10.10.10.0/24. So nothing but here 2 power 8. 2 power 8 means here 256. Under this one, 256 servers are available in this range of the servers. Now, if are running the scan against under the discovery policy using the either of these vulnerability management tools, that may be, as I said, Nessus or Qualys and so on, other tools, then finally those 250 servers information will get it. Not only just servers, it will give the overall information about whether router or switch or load balancer or printers information or database information. So then we have to do this aggregation of the servers. Or maybe one more scenario, 10.10.0.0/16. Our data center range, overall range of the data center is 10.10.0.0/16. Okay, in that scenario, if I running the scan against 2 power 16, 65,536. So in this 65,536, maybe endpoints are there, or maybe our servers will be there, or database will be there, or printers will be there, routers will be there, switches will be there, and so on. Now, once you are running the scan using the discovery policy, what you have to do? You have to do segregation of the servers. How can we do segregation of the server? Based on the OS name and OS type. For example, you ran the scan and you generated the report for these 65,536. In that scenario, so how to segregate the servers now? Example, first one is serial number. This is the report you have to generate. And here name, type of the operating system, and OS version. Okay, when the scan is started, scan start time, scan end time, and so on. One, two, three, four, five, six, and so on. So name of the example asset, it is showing as a printer. Type of the operating system, example HP. OS version maybe 1.0. So scan start time at 8 o'clock and scan end time at 8:30 AM overall. So next one is router. Okay, it will give full-fledged information. You have to read that entire information and you should understand. So example, type of the operating Cisco 2500 router and OS version is 7.4. Example, scan is started at 8 and scan end is at 8:30. So this one is same. This scan started, scan end is for, because we are doing the scanning, it is same for all these overall report. It will not change it. It took overall to scan 65,535 servers. It will take half an hour, for example. Now, example, Microsoft Windows 11. So type of the operating system here, Windows 11. Okay, OS version is 11. Next one is here. Yeah, next one is Microsoft. Okay, Microsoft Windows 2012. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry, guys. Apologies. Yeah, some network issues. Apologies. Yeah, Microsoft Windows 2012. This Windows 2012. And here OS version is example 7.4. Next one is RHEL 9.x or 9.1. Now here type of operating system is RHEL and here OS version is 9.1. Here CentOS. So 8.8.2 and here 8.2. In the similar way, switch 6500 and here 7.4. And next one is Debian. So 7.2, 7.3 and 7.3. Here also Debian 7.3. Next one is Windows, Microsoft Windows 2018. Here 2018 and here OS version is so 7.4. Last one is Microsoft Windows 10. Here Windows 10 and here 10. Now this is the report, you got it. So overall is 65,536 and so on. It will be all the 65,536. Now I took example of 10. Once you are scanning the discovery policy, because you are not sure about how many assets are there, how many servers are there, but even though you approached respect to asset owner, server owner. Okay. Now my questions to you. Once you are generating the report, how can you segregate and how can you identify how many servers are there? Can you list out from these 10? Anyone? I'm asking the question once again. So we already we run this scan 10.10.10.0.0/16. Because when we approached about asset owner, that may be machine learning team, artificial intelligence team, application development team, product development team, Windows team, Unix team, and so on, we are not sure how many overall servers are available. In that scenario, we know about overall data center range of the IP address. That range of the IP address is 10.10.0.0/16. So nothing but we are scanning now 65,536 servers. Once you are scanning these servers, now, so we generated the report. Now we have to segregate dedicated servers list. So example, this report looks like in this way. Now, if you want to segregate only servers, how can you segregate from these 10 of the overall whatever report it contains? Anyone? How many servers are there? How many servers are there? Anyone? So this report is came to you after generating the report, after running the report. Now you want to segregate in this report how many servers are there? How many servers are there? Anyone?
10.
Copy, how many servers are there? Jay, how many servers are there? Naidu, how many servers are there?
4, sir. I think.
4 servers are there. Dilip, 2 servers. Okay. What are those 2 servers, Dilip? Dilip, you said 2 servers. What are those 2 servers? See,
Microsoft.
this basic you are not able to segregate. That means whatever we discussed under the networking concepts, you are not clear about basics. All these concepts already we completed. So if you don't know about this basic also, in future, whenever any security incident is triggered, then you'll get confusion. So what attacker wants to try to compromise? You said Microsoft Windows. What are those Microsoft Windows, Dilip?
Microsoft Windows 2012 and 2018.
Okay, 2012 and also 2018.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Night, is it correct whatever Dilip said? Whatever Dilip said is correct or not?
Sir, what is the question actually?
My question, that means you are not listening.
Yes.
My question here is, total how many servers are there in this list of the report?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, how many servers are there?
4 servers, sir.
4 servers. What are those 4 servers?
2 Windows and 2 Linux, sir.
What are those 2 Windows?
2012. Are they Microsoft 12 and 18?
12 and 18 Windows servers. Okay,
sir.
what about, you said Unix also. What are those Unix?
ఒక్క నిమిషం, sir.
Don't see notes.
No, sir. Notes ka, sir.
Jaya, please. How many servers are there?
Sir, RHEL and CentOS is also, sir.
RHL and CentOS also servers. Which type of operating system this one?
Unix based on.
Unix based operating system. Okay, total 4 servers. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Saujanya.
Sir.
Yeah, how many servers are there? Whether whatever Jaya said is correct, or whatever Naidu said is correct, or whatever Dilip said is correct or wrong?
Total 6 or 7, sir. This CentOS, I don't know.
Okay.
This Microsoft Windows 11 and 2012, RHEL 9.1, and DBN, Microsoft Windows 2018, and last one.
Last one also server. Great.
Yes, sir.
This one also you are saying that it's server. This one also you are saying it's server.
Sir.
Okay, just now we discussed, we do vulnerability management to the servers. Now, as per Saujanya, total we have 6 servers are there, and you will take these servers information and you will run the scan. Example, this server IP address is 10.10.10.1. This one is 10.10.10.2. This is 10.10. 10.10.10.3, 10.10.10.4. So 10.10.10.5 and so on. 10.10.10.6. 10.10.10.7. Because this one is very important, even though it will take time, it's okay, no problem. You should clarify, because in the future, whenever any security incident is triggered, you should be aware of. So what attacker wants to try to compromise, whether they want to compromise server, or he wants to compromise switch, or he wants to compromise, okay, router and so on. If you don't know about this basic, obviously you'll do wrong mistake. Okay. Now, anyone wants to give? Total 5 servers, 2 Windows, 3 Linux servers. Windows 2012, 2018, Linux, RHL, CentOS, Debian. Okay. So how many NID you are saying? Total 5 servers.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I will go with Gopi. Are you there, Gopi?
Sir, sorry to say I cannot speak, sir.
Okay. You are in college. Okay, fine. No problem. Roop Sagar. How many servers are there? Your voice is not audible.
6 or 7.
6 or 7. Give only one count. This is, you are in dilemma now. What
Six,
is?
sir.
What are those 6 servers?
Windows 11, Windows 2012,
Mm,
RHEL, CentOS,
mm,
Microsoft Win 2018,
mm,
Debian, and last one also, sir, Windows, Microsoft Windows.
Total 7. Total 7 as per you. Finally, Vijay Kalyan. Vijay.
Sir, 5 servers, sir.
5 servers. What are those 5 servers, Vijay?
2012 and 18 are Windows.
Mm.
RHCL, CentOS, Debian are Unix based.
Okay, perfect. So that is the correct answer. What Naidu said and what Vijay said is correct answer. Microsoft Windows 11 is endpoint, not server. That may be laptop or MacBook, sorry, laptop or workstation or desktop. In the similar way, Microsoft Windows also either laptop or workstation or desktop. So remaining all are servers. Windows 2012, it is a server. And also Windows 2018 is a server that is belongs to Microsoft. And remaining are RHL 9.1, CentOS and Debian. These are all the Unix servers. Total 5 servers are there. So 2 are belongs to Microsoft, 3 are belongs to Unix. Now these 5 servers you have to scan. In such a way, overall 65,535 overall assets will be there, and you have to segregate based on which discovery, which policy, sorry, which policy you have to do all these. Using which policy you have to do all these. It is showing here already.
Discovery.
Discovery policy. And when we have to approach this policy, when we have to go and we have to do the policy scan, when we have to go for this policy.
We don't know exact how many.
Whether we don't.
Exactly. When we don't know about how many servers are there in the organization side, even though we contacted all the business owner and they are not providing the full-fledged information list of the servers, in that scenario, we have to run the entire data center range. Then whom will ask the range of the IP address of the data center? Nothing but overall location of the IP address. Whether you know about the overall range of the IP address, the 10.10.0.0/16, who will provide this information to us? Which team will provide this information to us? Whether you and me know about, we are security team. We don't know what is the overall
Development.
data center IP address range.
Network teams.
Exactly, network team. We have to speak with the network team. That's correct. Yeah, this is what you got it right. What is discovery policy now? In case someone will ask at the time of the interview, what is discovery policy meaning here? Even though we contacted all the business owners, unfortunately, we are not able to get the full-fledged service list information either through CMDB or either through our Excel sheet. By contacting the business owner, we can go and we can run the discovery policy using the vulnerability management tool that is called discovery policy to identify how many assets are in the organization side or how many servers are there in the organization side. That is called discovery policy. It is one of the favorite interview question, by the way. Okay, it's one of the templates also will be there that we can discuss later. Any doubt in this one? Any doubt in this one?
Sir.
Okay, perfect. So after identifying either through CMD, in case at the time of the interview, so how can you identify this? You can say CMDB. In my organization, I'm using the configuration management database. It's one of the tool. Whenever any server team is creating different server owners, they are creating, they are decommissioning, or they are shut down, they will go to the respective tool and they will do the changes. This particular database will be there up to date. You can take it from there. All the machine learning servers, they will group one team. All the my Windows servers are one group. All the Linux servers are one group. All the finance servers are one group, and so on. So this is the way how they will do the segregation part. Okay. So that is about configuration management database. So next one, once you are identifying, so far we identified only servers. We did not complete the scan yet. So we identified the servers. Now what we have to do? We have to take the approval from, please take approval from server owner or asset owner. Why we have to take the approval from the server owner or asset owner? To run the scan. Without informing to them, we should not do the scanning part. Why? Because whenever you are running the scan, on top of the applications in the server side, it will not work it properly. For example, take icacnetbanking.com or hdfcbank.com or irctc. Okay, and so on. So once you are running the backend server scan, this application will not work it properly. Maybe compatibility issues will work. That is the reason. So we have to inform to the server owner, we will run the scan to take care of the vulnerability management or patch updates. When can I go and when can I run the scan? You are taking the approval. So here we have to confirm the date and time. Which date can I run? And also what is the date and time? Most of the case we'll run the scan on midnight. Midnight nobody will access. Or maybe in the weekends. So we have to take the approval from the business owner. So how can you get that information? We can get the information from the CMDB directly. Who is the business owner or server owner or asset owner? Okay. After taking the approval now, by the way, these servers can also, we should not do it for the production environment. We can do it for the development environment and testing environment. So there are different types of environments will be there for these application development and so on. So we should not do for production side. If we are doing for the production is nothing but online oriented, everything is like working fine. We have to do it only for the, okay. So development environment and testing environment, that one I'm going to discuss under the application security SDLC life cycle. Okay. Whenever if you want to run this scan, always we have to go with the development environment and testing environment. Once you are approaching the server owner, then he will provide, don't do it for the production servers. Then he will say, only you can run the scan to development environment and testing environment. We no need to worry. Basically, he will provide the information. Okay. Now you are taking the approval part. Later, what we have to do? Log into the tool. Log into the VM tool, vulnerability management tool. So in our class, whatever we are going to discuss, which tool we are going to discuss? Which tool we are going to discuss?
Nessus, sir.
Nessus tool. Okay, Nessus. Okay, so after that, create a scan policy. So we have to create scan policy. Okay, after that, we have to create a scan rule. Okay, first we have to create scan policy. That I will show practically, don't worry. So first we have to create scan policy. After that, we have to create a scan rule. And after that, schedule the scan. When do you want to scan it? For example, every month on day 1, we have to do the scanning part. Okay. Schedule the scan. So this schedule the scan, we have to do it on every month, maybe day 1. Okay. So day 1 of every month. After that, okay, once scan is completed, now what will happen? So we have to generate the report now. Okay. So generate the report. Once you generate the report in which format, there are 4 formats. One is HTML format, XML format, PDF format, and CSV format. So these are all the different types of formats we can go and we can generate the report. HTML, XML, PDF, CSV. And we can ignore HTML and XML format. We can only use PDF and CSV. Okay. So next one, segregate the vulnerabilities based on severity of the vulnerabilities. So there are 5 different types of severity for each and every vulnerability report. Critical, high, medium, low, and informational. So these are all the 5 severity levels. First, we can segregate which severity critical. All critical, you can go and you can raise 1 ticket. So next one is medium. So all medium 1 ticket. So next one is low. All low is 1 ticket. Informational, all 1 or 1. We can ignore low and informational normally. Only we can give priority critical, high, and medium. Okay. So for all critical, you can segregate in the report and you can make it like a high critical. All high, you can make it as a 1 ticket. All medium, you can make it as a 1 ticket. What is my ticket? I'll explain now. So next one, then after creating a ticket in the ticketing tool, create a ticket, and assign to based on severity wise. And assign to whom we have to assign. Who will fix it? Whether vulnerabilities can be fixed by our security team or servers team. Whether we can fix it or server team will fix it.
Server team.
Server team will fix it, correct? Because we don't have access to servers. This entire question also. Will you do the patch management? Nothing but fixing of the issues, or server team will take care of this one. Don't commit from your side. I will do the patch management. If you say that one, obviously they will give access to servers and I have to do everything. Don't do that. So or don't say that. So I don't have access to the server. Patch updates or fixes can be done by servers team. Okay, and assign to server team or business owner. After that, so server team will fix those vulnerabilities in the development environment or testing environment. First, they will test in the development environment. Everything is working fine, or testing environment. Everything is working fine. So then they will implement the production environment. Straight away, they will not go and they will not do in the production. In case production environment they are doing, any mistakes will come or any problems will come, our net banking application will not work it properly. Example, as I said previously, IRCT, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, and so on. So 12th one, after doing the patch updates now, server team will fix those vulnerabilities or patches in the development environment and testing environment. Directly, they will not do in the production. Server team will come back and will verify with vulnerability team whether all the vulnerabilities fixed or not. Server team, okay, once they are patching in the development environment, what they will do, they'll come back to vulnerability team. Okay, whether they'll confirm with us. Okay, example, your server owner, I'm the vulnerability analyst. Then in that scenario, what will happen? So they'll come back to me. I already fixed it. Please go and re-verify. Then what we have to do? We have to rerun the scans. Vulnerability team rerun the scans and will confirm whether the vulnerabilities or patches fixed or not. Okay. So based on the vulnerability team confirmation, server team will raise change request. What is change request? If you want to implement any change, then what we have to do? We have to raise a change request. For tracking purpose, what is change request? I'll explain later. That is one of the very important process. So they will raise change request for tracking of the purpose. And also most of the cases they'll fix in the, as I said, either weekend or maybe midnight. Okay, so they will fix in the production environment. So this is the way overall how the life cycle VM process will be taken care. Okay, based on the vulnerability team confirmation, server team will write change request and will implement in which environment? Which environment? Production environment. So this is called overall VM process. This one basically roles and responsibilities also. This one is VM roles and responsibilities. So last week, one of the candidates attended Cognizant interview with 5+ years of experience. And also one of the guys attended Berlasoft. Tomorrow, one of the candidate has a Capgemini. VM only, dedicated to VM only. Whatever we are discussing in the yesterday class, today class, evening class, and tomorrow morning class, these 4 classes are sufficient to crack the interview. And in this one, compulsory, they will expect one of the interview question. What is zero-day vulnerability? Where we discuss zero-day vulnerability?
Malware category.
Malware category, correct. Zero-day vulnerability. So there is no patch is available from the vendor. It's undocumented library package or issue is called as, or defect or bug is called as zero-day vulnerability. Okay. So that is available part of the zero-day. One more thing, whatever vulnerabilities are happening all over the world, right? You have to go and you have to read. That is also one of the interview question. Before going to the interview, these are all the recommendations you have to read it. Dedicated to vulnerability management side. Yesterday also interview question this one. So go to India CERT. CERT means Computer Emergency Response Team. What I have done, I went to Google and I type, So I typed here India CERT. Click on CERT Indian Computer Emergency Response Team. So in the government side, all the Supreme Court and also High Court, Police Department, Healthcare Industry, all the ministries, those people can be taken. These computer emergency, nothing but SOC team. They will take care of the overall mitigation and remediation prevention mechanism. That is called Indian Computer Emergency Response Team. In the public sector or government sector, we will not call SOC, Security Operations Center. We'll call it as Computer Emergency Response Team. So CERT, computer C, emergency E, response R, team is T. So in short, we can call this set. India set, US set. Each and every country has a respective computer emergency response team. This particular sector, it will fall under the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. Okay. Now let's go on. Why I'm saying this one? This is also one of the interview questions. This one, December 2nd. One of the vulnerability it's happened. What is that vulnerability? Click on this one. You should read this one. Multiple vulnerabilities in Drupal. Okay. So softwares affected. Drupal core version prior to 7.102. So Drupal version 10.2. Drupal version 10.3.9. Okay. So prior to 7, all those versions are okay. So it is already affected. Meaning here we have to upgrade to latest version. So less than 7.102, less than 10.2.11, less than 10.3.9, less than 11.0.8. All those softwares, whoever is using, maybe we are a part of State Bank of India. We are using all these versions. So then our State Bank of India will get compromised. Maybe chances are there. Now you can read about the software affected. Multiple vulnerabilities have been reported Drupal core, which could be allow a remote attacker to obtain sensitive information. So based on this one, we came to know that attacker can gain the sensitive information leakage, execute arbitrary code to perform cross-site scripting attacks to do the targeted system. So he will do the cross-site scripting attack. He will do execute arbitrary code, and also he will do sensitive information leakage, DLP. Main problem is DLP. So targeted audience, individuals and organization users using Drupal. Whoever is Drupal is one of the software. In case in our applications or servers, if you are using this one, we will also get impacted for prior to these versions. Okay. So impact assessment, potential for data theft or malware propagation. Because of this Drupal attack, attacker can do data theft. What is meant by data theft here? DLP, data loss or data leak or data breach. This particular attack is called as data exfiltration. Where we discuss data exfiltration. Where we discuss data exfiltration. Under okay, miscellaneous attacks. This one is also one of the MITRE attack framework. Data exfiltration or exfiltration is one of the MITRE attack framework. Or malware propagation. Attacker can do malware propagation also. Either data breach or data violation, or else malware propagation also. You can inject malware into the our system so that you will gain the unauthorized access. Description. How the attacker will do hacking part now. That description, this one. Drupal is an open source. It's anybody can go and they can download. Example, Drupal software download. Open source means a free of cost. So this is the one. Drupal.org. So go to here, downloads. In case in my mobile development or in case my system or is in case my application, I want to download this one. Okay. Then I will come here and I will download whatever latest version. Go to downloads. Download Drupal. Drupal core. This is what. We need PHP and also we need, okay, to run these commands, Drupal software. Yeah, this is the place we have to go and we have to download. Are you understanding or not what I'm saying? Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, so this one we have to download from here. In case my system, if I want to use this Drupal software, or my mobile development side, or my application development side, or my product development side, I can use this software. It's a free of cost. Developers will do all these things, by the way. Developers, they will check which one is better to develop these programming languages and which one is good for us. Okay, already you can see here. Join us at Drupal Singapore from 9 to 11 December for 3 exciting days Drupal content, training, contribution, networking. So they are giving some of the training to us on in the Singapore location. That is different anyways. But this is the attack now. So now you can read this one and understand that one. So Drupal is an open source content management system. CMS people, they will use this one. Content management system developers and web application framework written in PHP. So web application development team and also content management system developers, they will use this Drupal software. Multiple vulnerabilities existing in Drupal core due to improper handling of the user supplied input, improper sanitization of the status, message by JavaScript, insufficient checking of the certain user fields, and potentially PHP object injection vulnerability. All these are development oriented. Input validation, improper sanitization, JavaScript based, insufficient checking of the user field, and so on. What they are saying, I'm not sure whether you're understanding or not. Okay, what they are saying basically, this is the application. In example, in Facebook application, we are using Drupal. Input validation meaning here, this is the field. So we are providing email address, phone number, password. This is called as, in case any developer in the backend development side, if they are doing the mistake here to develop into the email to enter into the username and password, click on the login button side. This is called input validation. And if they don't develop the proper way, attacker can enter into the application side. They can do so whatever 3 attacks they said: arbitrary code execution, and also sensitive information leakage, cross-site scripting attack. Okay, so this space is called as improper sanitization field, input validation field. Using the what are the program language they are saying? PHP, JavaScript. Okay, so go back to now. This is the way you should read it. Successful exploitation. Once the attacker is trying to do the hacking, these vulnerabilities could allow to remote attacker to execute arbitrary code, perform cross-site scripting attacks, and can obtain the sensitive information. That's what it is provided under the overview. It is repeated once again. So 3 different types of attacks attacker can be do it. That is called as cross-site scripting attack, arbitrary code execution, and third one is data exfiltration. Okay, system solution also they are providing. Please upgrade. Okay, update Drupal to 7.102. Whoever using 7.7.002, those people they have to upgrade. In my organization, if I'm using 10.2, this version I have to upgrade. So this is about overall. So now, if I'm attending the interview tomorrow, Capgemini. So what is zero-day vulnerability? Can you explain about couple of zero-day vulnerability, whatever it is there in the news? So yesterday, one of the zero-day vulnerability is there in the news, that is called Drupal outdated software version. So there are multiple vulnerabilities are existing under the Drupal versions prior to 7.102, prior to 10.2.11, prior to 10.3.9, prior to 11.0.8. So these are all the software versions who are using for application development side. Under the content management side, they can impact. Those organizations can be impacted. Attacker can try to exploit it using the cross-site scripting attack, data exfiltration, and also arbitrary code execution. So what attacker will do, how the attacker will do exploitation? Attacker will go to the input validation field, these fields. Attacker will try to exploit through improper sanitization. Attacker can go and he can take care of the JavaScript based object oriented programming languages. And attacker you can use the PHP programming languages to hack particular cross-site scripting attack, arbitrary code execution, and also data exfiltration. If you want to fix this particular issue, we have to upgrade the software version 7.7.0, 10.02, 10 to 10.2.11, So this is the way how we can fix it. This is what it is what there in the news. That is what you have to explain. Is it clear how to read and what to read and how to explain? Is it understand or not? Did you understand or not? Recently, one
Yes.
of the Drupal outdated version, it is there in the news. December 2, 2024. That particular attack, outdated version of the Drupal version core. Attacker can do whoever using 7.10.2 prior to versions, 10.12. Prior versions, 11.0.8 prior version. Those companies are going to impact. And the attacker can go on to do the 3 different types of attacks: cross-site scripting attack, arbitrary code execution, and also data exfiltration attacks. If you want to fix this one, then we have to upgrade the latest software versions. So this is the yesterday it was there in the news. Or December 2nd, it was there in the news. Okay. In the similar, we can go and we can discuss one more. That means you should read about all what's going on all over the worldwide. So this one is on November 26th from 29th. Sorry. See here so many. Citrix. Multiple vulnerabilities in Citrix products. Citrix is a company. Whenever something you don't know, just you can use Google. Now click on this Citrix. Just I given Google in Citrix. Citrix is a load balancer. Citrix, they have so many products. Click on the Citrix here. Try to understand what they are expecting from us. So read, okay, here solution side. So their products are, okay, not downloads. Yeah. So this is Citrix website. Under this one, there are so many products are there. What are those products we can see now? First of all, what is the issue is about? Multiple vulnerabilities in, sorry, not this one. So November 29th. So multiple vulnerabilities in Citrix products. So this one is released on November 29th, 2024. Citrix session recording versions prior to 2407 hotfix. All these are Citrix based products, these 4. Those solutions are going to impact those software products, which is going to impact NetScaler ADC. It's a load balancer. Application delivery control. ADC means application delivery control. It is nothing but load balancer. So Citrix session recorder and also NetScaler load balancer from the Citrix side. Those 2 products, in case in my organization, I am part of TCS company, I purchased load balancer as a NetScaler from Citrix. And if I'm using maybe 14.1 in my TCS company, then my TCS company will get compromised. So to fix that one, we have to upgrade to here versions also they will provide. What we have to do. So first of all, what is the attack is about? Targeted all organizations, every company is going to impact. IT security teams are going to impact. IT administrations are going to impact whoever using Citrix products. Risk assessment, unauthorized access to restricted data, remote code execution, and denial of service. What is denial of service here? What is denial of service attack? DOS. What is DOS attack? Single attacker will target the single machine by sending the flooding of the request. That is called DOS attack. So there are 3 attacks here under the risk assessment side. One is restricted data, remote code execution, and DOS attack can be done by the attacker in case if we are using these products in our organization side. Okay. And so they provide description also. So 2 products, NetScaler ADC, and also Citrix session recorder. These 2 products are going to compromise. Solution also they provided. How to fix it? So this is the place where we can fix it. So now already you read about two issues. One issue is about, so this is the place we can go and we can. What is the description and how we can fix it? This is the place where we can fix it. we no need to fix it. Respect to developers, they will fix it. Okay. So what are the two attacks now we discussed? One is belongs to Drupal software outdated version. And second, okay, vulnerability is about Citrix gateways or recording session product, NetScaler application delivery control. Couple of vulnerabilities are existing. These two vulnerabilities are there in the news in November 29th, 2024 and also December 2nd, 2024. It's not about just only, okay, understanding, I mean, just forget, not only just reading about the overall description. Just you should not only just by reading this one, it's not sufficient. You should read everything. You should read and understand everything. What went. Even it will ask long back questions also, like a log4j, as I said, SolarWinds, WannaCry, Petya. These attacks also very, very famous. Maze ransomware attack. So these attacks are very famous. All these attacks, not only just about attack name, even you should explain how the attack is trying to do hacking. Then only he will get the convincing answer. Is it clear? What is the regular task I'm giving to you now? What is the regular task I'm giving to you now? Every person, each and every day, she or he, nothing but you people has to provide 3 or 4 updates end of the session. Is that be okay? Shall I repeat the question once again? Each and okay, so anyways, we have class around okay 1 hour. So in that 1 hour, it's okay. So I will take okay, so 5-minute session. What all the attacks are going on all over the worldwide? Okay, you have to okay explain about those attacks. Just you can read and you can okay what's going on. Not on this website, you can go to dark reading. It's one of the website. It's a regularly asked interview question, guys. What are the websites you are following? And you have to read this 5 minutes you can spend on this one. You can read this one. India set is one of the website, as I said. Dark reading is one of the website. This is also one of the interview. How can you keep yourself up to date? Pegasus spyware infection profilers across iOS and Android device. Spyware. What is spyware? It's a malicious software program code. Malware. Because of this spyware, Pegasus spyware, our Android mobile and also iOS mobiles, then it is getting impacted. This is already there long back. Even in the parliament also they discussed Pegasus ransomware attack. Long back, I think at the time of the pandemic and Corona. Okay. So this attack is there in the news once again. You have to click on this one and try to understand what's going on, how the attack then do hacking and how the infection is going and how the Android and also iOS mobile is going to impact. This is what I'm saying. So long back, this attack is already there in 2021 to 2023. So that time, even in the parliament also, they discussed about this topic. Okay. So this is the place you can go and you can, okay, so try to understand and at least forget about in-depth analysis. You can give 3 or 4 attack names, what's going on the daily basis. Is it clear? Is it clear or not?
Okay. Yes.
So, okay, first candidate I'm giving Dilip. Dilip, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So tomorrow, what is the task I'm giving to you? You can go and you can search any website, 3 or 4 attack names. You can go and you can read and you can inform to us what's going on. Is that be okay?
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you so much. So day after every person turn will come. Maybe day after tomorrow, Saujanya, day after tomorrow, once again, I do. In such a way, each and every person I will ask. Tomorrow I'm giving to Dilip. Okay, so that is about VM process, how it will work. Now, vulnerability management life cycle management side. Lot of people get confusion here. VM life cycle management. Don't get confusion here and there. Couple of people will get confusion. So at the time of the interview, they'll expect this one only. They'll not expect this one. First of all, interview doesn't know about all these. Okay. So they'll expect simple process only. What is VM lifecycle management? Starting with the overall. So in simplified words, first step is discover of the assets. Second one, organize the assets. Nothing but we have to identify the assets based on the team wise. Third one, assess, vulnerability assessment. Assess the servers. Next one, report the server. Whom we have to report? We have to report to our business owner or server owner. Next one, remediate. And verify still the infection, vulnerability is fixed or not. Or verify. So this process is called as VM lifecycle management process. Discover the assets, organize the assets based on the segregation side, team wise, do the vulnerability assessment, nothing but scan and also scan policy creation, scan rule creation and everything. Next one is report the assets. Reporting to whom? What are vulnerabilities identified? Remediate the, okay, so those patch management, this one can be done by server owner, not us. Fixing the vulnerabilities. And finally, verify the whether vulnerability is patched or not. That is our job. So this is called as vulnerability management life cycle or vulnerability life cycle management. Whatever. I think it's better. I can keep management is first. Vulnerability life cycle management. So this one only I explained in the 14 steps. In-depth analysis I provided. But in short, this is the one. Is it clear or not? Is it clear or not? So at the time of the
Yes.
interview, which one you'll explain? You can explain this one also fine. This one also fine. Anything is fine. This is in-depth analysis and this is in simple words. If they'll ask VM lifecycle management cycle or VM lifecycle management, then you can provide these 6 steps. Okay. If they will ask in-depth analysis, you can explain about all this process, VM process. Okay. So that is about overall VM process and VM lifecycle management. Okay. Next one is CVSS score. What is CVSS score? See, what is CVSS full form? Common Vulnerability Scoring System. Compulsory interview question, this one. It's a compulsory interview question. What is CVSS score? What is Common Vulnerability Scoring System? Okay. Common Vulnerability Scoring System. For each and every vulnerability has one of the range of the score in between 0 to 10 scale range. That 0 to 10 scale range of the score, we can call it as CVSS score. Every vulnerability has 0 to 10 scale range. So that 10 scale range, we can call it CVSS score. That range of the score is called as CVSS score. Compulsory interview question for every interview, this one. So current version of the CVSS score is CVSS. Types of the CVSS versions. Types of versions of CVSS. CVSS base version 1.0. CVSS base version 2.0. CVSS base version 3.0. Okay. Latest version is CVSS base version 3.1. Okay. So these are all the different types of versions. Now, latest version, what is CVSS base version? 3.1. Now, based on the range of the version, we can say critical or high or medium or low. I will take another 5 minutes. CVSS score and severity of the vulnerability. In case the score is 8 to 10, we can call it critical. In case it is 6 to 8, we can call it high. In case it's a 4 to 6, we can call it medium. In case it is called as 2 to 4, it is called as low. In case it's 0 to 2, we can call it info. Okay, this is the CVSS score and respect to severity of the vulnerability. Meaning here, what is mean by this, sir? What you are saying, I am not able to understand. Let's go and discuss. So, whatever we discussed previously, take example this one. So CIVN 2024-0352. Otherwise, I will go with CVE 2021 44228. I am taking one of the, I will explain in-depth analysis. CVE 2021, for every vulnerability, one of the number will be there in the report, that is called CVID. Now I am explaining about CVSS score. CV will discuss later. So I taken one of the CVID, how the score will be looks like. Can you see my screen? Can you see my
Yes.
screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
What is the CV number? CV 2021 44228. It's a log4j. That's the reason I'm able to remember that particular attack. It's a compulsory interview question, couple of times. Okay. What is the impact, severity of the vulnerability? Severity of the vulnerability. You can see here.
Critical.
Critical. So what is the score? CVS, you can see. CVS, Common Vulnerability Scoring System, version 3 score. Okay. CVSS version 3, base version. That's what I'm saying here. CVSS base version 3. This is what they are saying. CVSS base version 3.0. We can use these two right now. We can ignore this. These are all legacy. I'm putting in red color. We should not use anywhere, these two. Now go back to here. So this is the one, 9.8. Now, what is the score we said? In between 8 to 10, it is called as critical. Now it's what is the score here? 9.8. Is it critical or not? Yes, it is critical. Okay. Now how this score will be generated? Click on this one. CVSS score is Red Hat. This one is impacted to Red Hat side. Red Hat Enterprise Linux server. Under the which operating system? Unix side. Unix side. Okay. Where we discussed all these concepts by the by. In theoretical. Where we discussed all these concepts in our theoretical side. Under other servers.
Server.
Other servers. Okay.
Yeah.
So Red Hat here, CVSS score is 9.8. It's a base 3. Attack vector. How the attacker will be entered into the organization side. How the attacker will enter into the organization side? Via network. That may be through local area network. That may be through wide area network. Okay. Nothing but through maybe phishing email or maybe through internet. Okay. nothing but WAN. Okay. So that's the way how the attack through network attacker will come into organization side. Attack complexity low. Attacker easily he can hack it. Not difficulty, difficult, complexity level, difficulty level. Easy way he can hack it, low level. Okay. Difficulty is very low. Privilege is required. Privilege means what? What do you mean privilege? Access. Whether access is required to compromise the Red Hat Enterprise Linux system? Not required. None. No access is required. Root or admin level of the access is not required. User interaction. Whether end user has to log into the server? No, not required. User interaction meaning here, maybe I am this Linux server user. I'm accessing the server. Maybe I'm the Linux administrator. I no need to, attacker cannot communicate with the user. Attacker can do himself. Nothing is required. Scope is unchanged. So he will not change anything scope. Confidentiality impact, how much? Very high. Integrity impact, very high. Availability impact, very high. CIA triad. Confidentiality, integrity, availability. High, high, high. Based on this one, what is the overall score? What is the overall score? 9.8.
9.8.
Yeah. So attacker only one thing through network he will come and easily can hack the our Linux server, Red Hat Enterprise Linux server. There is no higher level of the access required. There is no need of the end user interaction also. Okay. So directly can go and he can do everything. So that is the reason score is very high. 9.8 out of 10. Okay, that is called CVSS score. Now we can say CVSS score is depending on what are the parameters. Attack vector, attack complexity, privilege required, user interaction, scope, confidentiality, integrity, availability, CIA triad. So CVSS score is based on attack vector. Nobody will say all these answers. Whoever is working practically also. Whoever has the even 10 years of experience also, if they don't read it properly, they will not give the proper answer. Attack complexity, especially this answer. How the backend CVS score it will be generated. Okay, backend parameters are based on this one. Attack vector, attack complexity, scope, user interaction is required or not, privilege is required or not. Finally, confidentiality. What confidentiality wise attacker will do? Integrity. And finally, availability. So this is the way how the score will be generated. Okay. So example, what we discussed, CVSS score for log4j 9.8 under the CVE ID 2021. This one is happened in December 21, December 19, 2021. 44228. So this is the CVSS score for log4j. Example. That is called overall CVSS score. How we can define this CVSS score? Every vulnerability has 0 to 10 scale range of the, okay, so overall rating. That rating we can call overall range of the rating. That rating we can call it a CVSS score. For example, log4j, it is 9.8. Okay. So this is what we mean by CVSS score in entire question, guys. And what is the version we have to consider now? Either we can consider 3.0 or 3.1.
3.1.
Yeah. So this is the, okay, so severity of the level. And this is the, how the CVSS score is depending on what are the backend parameters. So based on these backend parameters, how the score will be calculated. Okay. It's one of the favorite entire question. I'm repeating once again. Now, Basically, we should not go with the Red Hat. Actually, I went to Red Hat and I explained, but this one, by the by, you can see here, who are all going to impact here, log4j. So we have to go with log4j. CVE, what is mean by this one? Vendor. Who is the vendor here? Log4j. Apache Tomcat. Apache is a vendor for log4j. This is for application development side, we can use it. Yeah, this is the one. Always you can go with the Apache vendor side. This is the one. December 14th, they published, but initially it is affected on December 9th. These many, because of this one, almost so much of business loss all over the worldwide, only because of this attack. All these are projects, or all these are softwares. Okay, so we'll discuss couple of other attacks also. We'll come to know. Okay, that's all for today. Do you have any questions? What we discussed in the today class? We discussed about discovery policy. It's very, very important. In case something we don't know, we can go to the tool and we can run the scan overall data center. Then finally we can generate the report and we can segregate based on the asset and server wise. If we have the already configuration management database, EMDB or ServiceNow or Excel sheet or asset inventory tool, directly we can take it from that one also. Okay. So next one, VM process we discussed, and also we discussed about VM lifecycle management. Interior question, this one also. What is CVSS core? And also we discussed about how to analyze the attack and what is the CVSS core is depending on. Okay. In-depth analysis couple, and one more thing is regularly what all the attacks are happening, you should be aware of. For that one, you have to go and you have to read couple of websites like IndiaSat I have shown, Dark Reading I have shown, and also Dark Reading, CSO Online. This is also one more website. Veeam issues patch for critical RC bug. Same thing, what we are discussing just now. What a Veeam is a backup. So they have patch issue is there. That is critical. They have to fix that one. This is today only, just 3 minutes back. Veeam is one of the tool. It's a backup related one. So they have one of the issue that is critical one. European law enforcement breaks high-end encryption app used by suspects. So this is what you have to go and you have to read at least 3 or 4. And Dilip, did you understand what I'm saying? So tomorrow you can go any of the website, whatever you like, not all. Just you can provide 3 attack names, whatever it is there in the news.
Okay, sir.
Perfect. So that's all for today morning. Let's catch up today evening.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah, please.
Sir, once that vulnerabilities are fixed, we'll retest the reported one or whole servers once again?
No, whole server we have to scan it.
Okay, not only that reported.
No, the
one.
reported one, how we can do it, because we don't have the library package and we cannot take the file, right? You have to scan overall server.
Okay. And this process takes approximate how many days, sir?
That one tomorrow evening class, I will explain. Couple of times, fixing the vulnerabilities or just scanning the server.
Overall process, fixing also.
Fixing is completely depending on our stakeholders, business owner. So that patch policy is one of the processes there. We will say like, please fix in the 1 week or please fix in the 1 month. But whether other teams will do that, whether other teams will do that or not, most of the practically
Depends on them.
Obviously, most of the cases always in between
They will
security
delay.
team, in between security team versus to other team members, always quarrel. We will say fix it. They will say no, we don't have time, and couple of breakage related issues will be there. We cannot fix that one, and we can do exception. Okay,
So
because
that may be critical, they will do, right?
It's not like that. Once again, they will validate whether they can fix it now or they will fix later.
Okay.
Example, I will say practical scenario. I am working in X company right now. So we are doing RHL 5.x. RHL 5.x end of life long back, 2019 itself. End of life meaning here, we will not get the patch updates. We have to upgrade the server. From last 4 years, I am chasing the server team. Please upgrade to the latest version, that is RHL 9.x. Whether server team is doing that one? No. So continuously weekly basis, I have to schedule call with them. Then what we have done? We sit together. This particular issue, what we can call it as now, by the by. We are asking fix that one. They are not fixing it. This concept is called as? This concept is called as? Anyone? It's a quarrel or not? One type of quarrel or not? We are saying that we'll ask them to fix it, but they are not doing that. So continuously we are chasing. They will not do that. So finally, sometimes maybe we will lose our patience also. Why you are not doing that one? With the anger also. That is called conflict of interest. Conflict of interest. Two people different opinion. So your opinion may be different, my opinion may be different. Your opinion, we will not fix it because we are not able to upgrade the server. It will take longer time, maybe 2 years project. And my opinion, you can fix it now itself. As security side, we'll always think from our side. Fix the vulnerability. That is our role. They'll think about their side. So for them, business is very important. So two different people opinion is different completely in that scenario. So this entire process we can call conflict of interest. Whenever this conflict of interest or different people opinion is there, we have to fix that one. How we can fix it? How we can fix it? Example, take, I should not bring all this topic here. Wife and husband are quarreling. By tomorrow, they will not speak. They will sit together, they will resolve the issue. Okay, we should not do this one. Maybe they will say sorry and so on. So this is the way how they will fix it. Same concept here also. Here in between, okay, so server team and also to the our security team. So different viewpoint, both are different. We have to sit together and we have to ask them. Every coin has the two sides. We have to explain from our side. In case if you don't fix it, so these are all the problems it will occur. Attacker will try to compromise the system and will get a lot of business loss. And they will explain from their side. So we have to sit together. We have to sit together and we have to see why they are not able to fix it. It's not like that. Okay, so directly our job is fix that one, fix that one. It's not like that. So we have to ask them what is the reason why you're not able to fix it. Okay, if it is not able to fix now, how many days it will take to fix that particular issue? That is called as conflict of interest. This is also one of the interview question. Is managerial question basically. In one of your team member, okay, so he's doing always mistakes. How can you resolve the issue? Okay, whether it is a technical side. Yeah. So this is okay. How we can? These are all completely managerial based questions, basically process oriented questions. But these questions also you can expect. Okay. Yeah. So coming back to your question, Saujanya. So whenever any, not only based on the criticality, all critical they will not fix it sometimes. So they will go and they will see whether they are able to fix or not. In case they are not able to fix, what is the reason they will say? For that one, we have to make exception. That exception where we have to monitor one of the tool. That tool is called as risk registry. So all risk, whatever exceptions are there, we have to monitor in the couple of tools. Those tools we can call risk registry tools. How much time it will take and when they are going to fix it. This is called as risk management basically. Okay, analyzing the risk, identifying the risk, and is there any impact to the organization side? In case any impact is there, how much money loss, how much people loss, and so on. So we have to sit together and we have to identify the risk, and finally we have to see when they are going to fix it. Yeah, can we fix it now, or how many days it will take? Whether sufficient controls are available or not, we have to validate from our side. They'll validate from their side. Alternatively, they can go and they can resolve the issue as soon as possible. But most of the case, they'll fix it.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
This concept, once again, we will discuss under the GRC. GRC, information security, we have one of the domain. Their risk management framework is there. that particular topic, I'll discuss about all these things once again. Okay, any other doubts?
No, sir.
Any other doubts? Okay, then. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.